All right, hello everybody. I'm not entirely sure how this works. I've never done the squadron battles before, but that's what we're going to try out first. Squadron battles allow you a max BR of 10.7, which means that's what we could be facing. So if you're like me and the best thing you've got is a 3.0, it could be a long, long day. So we're going to try a couple of them, and if it seems completely one-sided and just no fun whatsoever, then we'll go and do something different. But maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be another squadron that also has low as well. I guess we can form a squad with a few of us. I don't think you have to be in a squad, though, for squadron battles. I think we just all have to go to squadron arcade events and hit to battle. Super Salmon, I don't know for sure. And do squadron events do land and... Yeah, I guess they do, huh? And it says max BR 10.7, so I don't know if you can do both. Like I said, I just don't really understand exactly how the squadron battles work. We're going to learn that here. And figure it out together. So, let me switch this over to squadron. I mean, I guess we can go realistic events. Like I said, it could be really interesting. I could add a couple more people to my squad, but I don't think we have to all be in a squad to do this. Preston, what's up? Yeah, Love Thunder. That's what I was thinking. I thought maybe it'd be better to do it this way. Oh, I got some research to do. So I guess everybody hit... Niall, how's it going? I guess everybody hit squadron realistic events once you have your lineup and hit to battle. I don't know if I can... Yeah, I can't add more people to the thing, so I need everybody in my squad to hit ready. A platoon can only participate in squadron battles and World War battles. A battle group. Alright, so let's switch this to a platoon. That way I can add more. And then we can probably have 2 platoons if necessary. Cody, that's totally cool. I'm glad you're here. We'll do a few custom battles after this. I just wanted to try the squadron battles because I've never done it before, and this is a good opportunity to get a bunch of the folks in our squadron together all at once. Even though most of us, or many of us, don't have very high-rated vehicles. Yeah, Peter, we do have a squadron. For those of us, you can see here, there's 30 of us in it. And quite a few are on. And yeah, I understand that some folks are already in another squadron, so they can't. So we'll do some private events, custom battles after this. I think my squadron might be maxed out because we can only do up to 8. We have to wait for everybody to be ready, though. Zachary, you can do distort if you guys want to, but I won't be doing it. It's just too complicated to try and do that while I'm trying to stream at the same time. Yeah, Nelson was so happy he changed his name to a U.S. ship yesterday. Adam, how's it going? Preston, I think I've already maxed out the squad, but we can create a second one. We should be able to get in together. It says some of us don't have the required vehicles. That's Grumblebee. So if you look and see other people, Saul, I can't invite you to the squad. Someone can create a second one and just go up here to the squadron if you're in it. Look for whoever's online and send invites. You can just right click and invite someone to a squad, form a second squad. Alright, we just need Grumblebee to get a vehicle that works. Zach Mills, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Niall, we can have more than one squadron, or more than one squad in the squadron. Alright. Grumblebee, I'm going to have to kick you if you don't get a vehicle selected. Roderick, guten Abend. Colin, hello. Ah. Alright, there we go. Members of your squad must belong to one squadron. So that would be Ghost Soul. Okay, sorry, buddy. We'll send one to Niall instead. Yeah, Ghost Soul's not in the squadron. I hadn't caught that before. Oh, Niall's not in it either. Alright, let's go. I did have a nice 4th. It was good. My mother-in-law spent the night before, so we were all hanging out in the morning. We had on the 3rd was my daughter's 15th birthday, so we watched Hamilton for her birthday and had cake, and she opened presents and all that fun stuff. And then on the 4th, I'm not really big on swimming. I know how to swim. I just don't really care to. So my wife and kids all went to her mom's house to swim, and so I had a couple hours here quiet to myself to work on some things. And then we had church this morning, and I'm back home here. So now it's going well. So we're just waiting for another squadron to fight against here. Hopefully we'll get one. Oh, it looks like we got one. This will be interesting, especially if we're going up against a bunch of 10.7s. It'll be interesting to see what the enemy has and how this goes. Okay. What does the enemy have is the question. Oh, that's not what I wanted to look at. So we're playing against Alert. How good or bad will this go? Adam, you watched Hamilton too. We, I obviously I know every word to the soundtrack. We've been listening to it for a few years, and we saw the tour when it came to Cleveland a couple of years ago. So we had seen it once, but there's nothing quite like seeing it with the original cast, who's just insanely talented. All right, we're out in the open here, and I'm not sure I'm crazy about that. I guess we're going to find out very soon what kind of weaponry they're dealing with here. Hey, if you haven't already, if you'd hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, we hear the firing beginning. Eric, yes, we'll do some custom battles at the end here. Just wanted to try a couple of squadron battles first. But I know not everybody's in our squadron or is able to be because you're already in one. So we'll do some custom battles. How's Eastern Ohio? Hot. Just like it's going to be all week. I'm sure the rest of the country's the same way. Oh, that was a jet. But yeah, it's supposed to be like 95 degrees every day this week, which is pretty unusual for Ohio. We get a day here and there like that, but not all the time. Hello. Us on our low-end stuff. What is that keeps firing? Oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah, so am I, Super Salmon. I'm about to be. This may be going as badly as we think it will. How large is War Thunder gigabyte size? Connor, it's 10. You saying 10.0 fired on us, or that's how big the thing is? Only 95, Zachary. Yes. Yeah, look at that. That's what took us out. That was pretty hardcore. At least we got a couple of jets on our side here. Yeah, we can't lower the BR on squadron battles. That's kind of the problem. And that was why that's why I was expressing concern that we would get owned in squadron battles. JD, what's up? Do we have anybody left? Hanson. Is Hanson the only one left? I guess he is. Come on, get a kill, baby. Get a kill. Okay, Love Thunder. That's good to know. So we may have to wait to do this when they have some caps to make things a little more even. Is that a helicopter? Okay. Let's see how long Hanson can last. And there's the answer to that question. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I think we're going to switch to custom battles. That's just kind of the reality. We just don't have the high enough ranking stuff yet until they change things up. All right, let's go ahead and let me get this approved here. Let's go ahead and switch to custom battles. So I'm going to leave the squad. and get something set up here. Hanson got one. Nice job. Yeah, I did jinx him. You're right. Okay, so next week it'll be a max BR 6.7. That might be a little more doable for us. And then they lower it each week. That's kind of interesting. You think they'd increase it each week, give folks time to kind of level up a little bit. All right, what was there was a map we did the other day. Ash River was kind of fun. But we'll do it with just one hold point. We'll do realistic. Let's do ground battle. Realistic. And we can go 5.3 as the max. 30 minutes. Let's go down to 20. I'm sorry, Zach. I hope you feel better, buddy. Yeah, watching baby seals being clubbed. I was afraid that might happen. Oh, 4th of August. Okay, gotcha. Join in progress, yes. Password will be history guy like always, but usually we just invite people. I'll start sending out invites here in just a second. I still have my crappy tank for this BR. So there, if you haven't already received an invite from me for the custom battle, send me a chat, and I'll send you an invite to the session. I'm going to go ahead and invite everybody on my friend list that hasn't already received one. I think that's just about everybody. Send me a chat if you didn't get an invite. Okay, I think that should be everybody. Let me close all these out so I can get to the new ones. Let's get Polska and Salmon's in. Okay. Salmon was stalking me last time we played, so I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just kidding, Salmon. I'm glad you're playing. Oh, German leader, you only have a 2.3? Ooh. No, Polska, we can't. It's already bad enough for some folks. I should probably drop it lower than 5.3. Zach Mills, don't worry. I don't have any idea what I'm doing either. I was playing yesterday on my save, the one I'm doing the series on, and I'm kind of stuck on where I want to go next with it. So it's there is a bit of a learning curve to it. All right, get these invites sent out. All right, we should be about ready to go. And the joins are on, so people can join in the middle. That's fine. This Thunder, right up here, you see my username, History Guy Gaming. Send me a chat, and I will invite you. That's what most of these other folks are doing. It's the easiest way to do it for me, because I can just right-click and hit invite to session. Wow, this is going to be a pretty good first match. We're already at 16 people. I'm going to go ahead and start, but folks can still join. Even after it starts, I can still add people. It's a 20-minute battle. This one's at 5.3 for the max. We'll do an air battle next, and it'll be lower. I really need to get my stuff leveled up so we can do some higher stuff, and so do all the rest of you. I just got to find time to do the grind. right now I've got this Tiger H1, which is not necessarily the best. All right, I think I saw another person to invite. Yep, there we go. No, love is the answer, and salmon are on the other side, so Sergeant Girk. I got Polska. Oh, mutants, that's brutal. Yeah, you guys, everybody, if you want to participate in these battles, we're basically going to kind of follow, as I'm streaming, we're going to follow what my max is for the most part. So as I'm grinding, you guys should be too, so we can do this. Zach Mills, Grant's problem as president was not him personally. It was some folks in his administration that were corrupt, that took advantage of him. And so by transference, I guess, they view Grant that way. But Grant actually did some really good things in his presidency. He just was really marred by the scandals of the people in his administration. He trusted way too easily, and that got him in trouble. Even after some folks in his administration were clearly shown to have been corrupt, he still kind of stood by them anyway. And that was kind of an issue. Oh yeah, this is the map we were doing the other day in our squad battle. We actually had a really good squad battle on this one. Nelson, I figured you would like that video. I'm going to be recording another one today. I've got a bunch of great custom battle ideas that folks have given me. And then I've got to do my video for, I think it's Tuesday, is when me, Stealth 17, and Every Day's Different have to do our... They've already completed theirs. They both told me that they killed off the whole things pretty quickly. So we're going to be uploading our next challenge video. And I posted what that challenge was over on the Discord channel. So the problem with realistic battles is that it makes stream sniping more of a temptation for people on me. So I've got to be really careful. Yes, Grant did care about Reconstruction, and he put the smack down on the Klan as much as he could. And he... created the Justice Department specifically to protect the rights of the former slaves. The problem was, as time went on, public opinion, especially in the North, turned more and more against Reconstruction, and he was having a harder and harder time doing things. But it was ugly. It was really, really ugly in the South during Reconstruction, some of the stuff that was happening. Kind of afraid to move right now. I'm just kind of chilling where I'm at. Oh, Nelson, take care, man. Somebody's firing at me, and I was looking at the chat, so I didn't see where it came from. There it is. Okay. Oh, too high. I think I'm at a good angle here. Or maybe not. No, get out of... Oh, I gotta back up. Get out of my way. Ah! Who was that behind me? Zachary, why were you parked behind me? I couldn't move, and you got me killed. Well, Connor, I'm glad you're not gonna stream snipe me then. If Lee took command of the Union Army, would the war have been over quicker? Absolutely. Absolutely would have been over quicker. And of course, Lee didn't get command of the Confederate Army right away either. He was in command of the Virginia state troops, like the militia, and he was like an advisor to Jefferson Davis, but he didn't command troops in the field until a year after the war started. He took command of the Confederate Army outside of Richmond after Joe Johnston was wounded. I think it was at the Battle of Seven Pines was when Johnston was wounded and Lee took over. And of course it wasn't called the Army of Northern Virginia at the time, it was the Army of the Potomac. Oh, hello. Ah. Got a hit, but I'm not killing. I'm not causing significant damage. Ah. Too low. And he won't make that same mistake again. I'm going to turn and angle a little bit here. I'm still firing too low. What am I doing? Ah! He damaged me. I can't fire. Ah! What did I do? Let's back up. Oh, somebody else got me. Yeah, I think the Union Army was called the Army of Northeastern Virginia. There was an Army of Virginia for the Union Army, though, later in the war. Got some more invites to send here. This will be the biggest battle we've ever had, I think. That's awesome. I'd like to have some big battles. Hey now. 12:45 to go, and looks like we're winning so far, so that's good. Nobody's actually holding the objective at the moment. Yeah, so far, my Tiger's not getting much penetration. Zachary was using me for armor. Well, that's great and all, but that got me killed. And if I'm dead, it doesn't do you a lot of good. Yeah, no, Colin, if Virginia had stayed in the Union, Lee would have stayed in the Union. I mean, it was as simple as that. And Virginia didn't secede from the Union until after they fired on Fort Sumter, and Lincoln called for 75,000 volunteers to put down the rebellion. Speaking of the Civil War, I don't know if you guys saw, I retweeted it, and I think posted something on Discord. The beta is about ready for Grand Tactician Civil War, which looks fantastic if you're into Civil War games. It's made by the same people who did the 7 Years War game that came out a few years back. It looks just phenomenal, and I was in contact with them when they announced it, and I am on the list to get a beta just pretty much as soon as it happens. So as soon as the game is released on Steam, I will have a key, and I will be making some content for that right away. Ah! Where do I hit this guy? Oh, darn it! Love is the answer. Got me with a Tiger on the side. Did the Union conscript? Yes. In fact, there were some major riots in 1863 over the draft. If you ever watched the movie, oh gosh, what's the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis? Gangs of New York. One of the major historical things that happens during that movie is it's the New York City draft riots. In fact, some of the units that fought in the Battle of Gettysburg were then redeployed to New York City to help deal with the riots. But what they did was, if you were drafted, you could pay for a substitute. I think it was like $400, and if you paid for, you could pay somebody else to take your place. Well, so far we're doing pretty good here. Argesh doing nice. Dargesh. We're all staying together, which is good. This is a good map. I like this map. I gotta be careful I don't get shot in the side again here. Oh, they've got the objective now. We're going to have to get down there and deal with that. It's over that way now. I forgot. See, I'm used to when we played this battle yesterday or the day before, there was an objective down there. But I guess A's up here, so that's where we're all kind of headed. Oh my gosh. Not very often I get an ammo detonation on this thing because I don't carry a full load of armor. Where was he? Oh, he was over there. Ah, darn it. Oh, and he's got that nice little anti-tank gun too. Now we got some more invites to send here. Felix the Penguin, Remo. There we go. Let's get those invites sent out. Shannon Steam, what's going on? Hope you guys are all having a good day. If the South had won Gettysburg, what chance did the North have left? You know, I don't know. I think the biggest thing was basically the South's strategy for winning the war was not that different from the American strategy during the Revolutionary War. To quote from Hamilton, outrun, outlast, hit 'em quick, get out fast. Basically, the American strategy for winning the war. Zachary, what are you doing with your tank, man? You're getting everybody's way. The South couldn't win on material and, you know, and manpower. So what they had to do was basically survive long enough that the North lost the will to fight, lost the desire to pay for it in blood and in dollars and material. That's what happened with the Revolutionary War. Eventually, public opinion in England turned against continuing the fight. So I guess it depends on how much that would have hurt public opinion in the North and how much demoralized the Union Army would have been, because they would have had to fight again, because they would have had to stay between Lee and Washington, or Lee and Harrisburg, and Lee or Lee and Philadelphia. I don't know. It's an interesting question to ponder. I do wonder, though, if England or France was ever going to ally with the South as long as they had slaves. Hello. And I can't fire, so I gotta be careful here. Up there, guys, up there. Can I still not turn my turret? That kind of sucks. 57 seconds to repair. Zach, hey, you're being honest. I appreciate your honesty. As a parent now, I feel the same way. I'm scared by the idea of my sons being drafted. I think unless we ended up, modern days, unless we ended up in a war with China or Russia, we probably wouldn't likely see that again. Yeah, I've been trying to angle it, joke's on you, but unfortunately in some cases I haven't seen the enemy in time, and they get the kill on me before I even know what I'm angling against. Alright, we got the objective back. Still there? Yeah, he's still there. Too high. Oh, now he moved. Get back here, chicken. Still too high. Oh, there was a nice shot. Hit him right in the crew. Beautiful. I finally found the range in time for that shot. Naval, start grinding up, buddy. We'll do a plane match next with lower BR. Don't see anybody up there. I'm kind of staying back because I find that I get damaged too easily. Is that thing alive? It is. Okay. Nice. Good job, guys. Oh, hello. I see it down there. Oh, I couldn't get turned in time. Nice kill. And I was just perfectly sitting there for him to kill me. Yeah, Lost Brit is right. The Confederates were not mutants. The Confederates were not the first to produce an ironclad. The French were. I believe both the French and the British had ironclads before either the U.S. or the Confederates did. Mutants, no, that is not correct. Those were the first ironclads in the West. And they were the first ironclads to fight against each other. But they weren't the first ironclads. I think 1857 the French made an ironclad. Mysterious Badger, yes, I did a little grinding to get this Tiger. But I still would rather have something different. I'd rather have one of those anti-tank guns. Oh, too high. Darn it. Oh, they got whoever that was. Are they dead? I think they're dead. Yeah. We gotta get that zone back. We're close to victory here. If you haven't already, if you'd hit that like button, I would appreciate it. Benzo7, absolutely. Send me a chat. You can see right up here, History Guy Gaming is my username. Just send me a chat like these folks here. Oh, Benzo, there you are. All right, cool. And we're gonna do a air battle next, probably max of like 3.0 or 3.3. Oh, good, we're getting it back. Hippus, thank you. I'll have another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts video going up tonight. Another custom battle that was suggested by a viewer. I've got a lot of really good ones available to me right now that people have been suggesting. And then I'll have my challenge video to compete with Stealth 17, and every day's different. I think on Tuesday. Am I going to grind U.S. tanks? Once I have gotten everything I want on the German side, I might. Oh, come on, Grumblebee, darn you. He got me with one of my own. I didn't even see him up there. Dang. Yeah, these Tigers are brutal on the sides. So we won, I guess. All the time ran out, that's why. Okay, cool. Let me see who this is. Send down an invite. Okay, we're going to switch this up now. The next tank battle will be 3. Yeah, you know, we could do a lower tank battle. Yeah, Zach, a couple cities here in Ohio have done that too. Cleveland. I think Dayton has done it. So let's go to an air battle. I like, actually like Iwo Jima's air battle a lot for air domination. It's a nice small map. We're going to drop this down to 3.3 though. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. For air, we do arcade just because it's kind of tough for a lot of folks. Because rule Britannia, he said. Nelson wants Navy battle. We'll see if we have time to do a Navy battle. Zachary, we'll do that sometime this week. I'll have to see what times I have available. We have 57 people watching. I think that's a new record for War Thunder for this channel. So thank you, all of you. And please feel free to jump in on our custom battle if you want. It's Arcade Battle Air. Yeah, send me a chat to History Guy Gaming, all one word, and I will invite you to our custom battle. All right, as soon as we get a couple more readies, we'll get started here. Oh, all BRs are open? Oh, yeah, let's fix that. I must have forgot to click that little button. Hold on. Yeah, that one right there. There we go. Now we got to ready up again. David, that is awesome. What miniatures are you painting right now? It's been a while, but I've got a bunch of Civil War miniatures. Since we moved a couple of years ago and everything got packed up, and I've never unpacked them since. But we've got a nice big basement that I'm actually sitting in right now, and I've got plenty of room to set up a battlefield to do that. So I really should. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start it. And whoever's not ready can still jump in because I've got the joins on, so you can jump in even once it has started. Okay. Let's bring out the Messerschmitt 109. Still the best plane I've got. Bolt action 28mm late war US. Very cool. 28mm, man. I don't have I don't know if it's because I'm too old now or what, but I would have a rough time painting 28mm. All right, see where everybody else is at. Love is the Answer's on my side. Thank you, Jesus. So Love is the Answer has offered to help train me in the art of air combat, and I'm going to take him up on that sometime when I've got some time. As you guys will see, he and Polska are both quite good, but Love is the Answer is definitely our ace pilot when we do these streams. Hansen always comes straight at me. Like, no matter what I'm doing, I can count on that. Although it looks like this time I spoke too soon. Felix the Penguin, however, is coming straight at me. Or he was. We've got a critical hit on him. Ah, somebody hit me. Ah, remote spawn. Piranha Gaming, how's it going? I did. I've seen all. I got everybody's messages. Even if I didn't respond to them all, I did see them all. I got like just deluged with. I got like 15 of them in one day, and they're all very good. So yes, I did get it. I'm going to try to get to as many of those as I can. Peter, yes, that's always helpful as well. Actual pilot knowledge, I would think, would be very helpful in this. How are we doing so far? That's pretty even. Look at Sergeant Girk with 4 kills already. Nicely done. Oh, somebody got him. Polska. You can always count on him to kill me at least once. Do I have FW in 190? No. Let's see how we're doing so far. It's still pretty even. We have a slight edge. Oh, hello. Nice little close-up view of Mount Suribachi there. That's where the famous flag planting took place on Iwo Jima. Oh, friendly fire, my bad. Well, there's a bunch of us mixed in one spot here. Grumblebee's got like 5 people chasing him. You can see all the crash spots on the island. That's awesome. And I'm going down. See if I can get some hits before that happens. Ah! Man, not my best day, that's for sure. Have I shot down an enemy plane with my tank's main gun? No, but I've shot at an enemy plane with my tank's main gun. I feel like watching a documentary, Zach Mills. Have you seen The Men Who Built America on the History Channel? Fantastic. Ken Burns, all of his stuff. Ken Burns, one on the Roosevelts, his one on the Civil War, the one on baseball. Those are all excellent. Maybe other people have some recommendations as well. Woo! Ah! Well, at least I got myself a kill. Yeah, I had a feeling Polska would be up near the top. Summon me, Nelson says. Rule Britannia. How about I just hum it? Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Zach Mills, yes, the documentary on Grant is good. I just felt like it was incomplete. They focused so much on the Civil War, and there's some incredibly interesting stories about Grant that don't involve the Civil War. Like, I felt they just really kind of glossed over both his Mexican War service, the kind of interwar time, and even his presidency. I think they could have done a lot more with that. I gotta be careful. There's too many other people chasing him. So yeah, the Grant documentary was good. I just felt it was incomplete. Hey now, stop shooting at me. It's not nice. Lasers, I'm trying to help you out, buddy. Oh, somebody just crashed into me. Adam, how's it going? Alright, looks like we might have this one. I never doubted it with Love is the Answer and Sergeant Gurkey on our side. Gurkey, I don't know which one is correct. But yeah, the Roosevelts, Ken Burns' Roosevelts, and baseball is really, they're both really good. Especially Zach, since I know you're a baseball fan. I think you'd probably really enjoy that one. Alright, I'm gonna break off from that. Whew! I don't know how we didn't hit each other. Oh man, there's too many of these guys right next to me and right on me. Zach, thank you. Appreciate that. As always, my friend. I hope you have a better day today. We got an invite to make. Alright, this one's almost over. We're gonna do a lower ranked tank battle, but we'll permit air combat in that one, just not with your regular planes, because I don't want everybody just doing planes the whole time. What are my favorite war films? Oh, Zulu is excellent. I love The Longest Day and The Bridge Too Far. Zulu Dawn I don't think I've seen. I know I've seen Zulu. But Steven, those are all good choices. I love Glory. Glory is one of my favorites. Gettysburg, I love. It's not a film, but Band of Brothers is probably my all-time favorite of the war genre when it comes to TV or film. You got Hanson just before it ended, but I think he got me too. My oil's empty. I have no thrust. See if I can stay in the air until this battle ends. Now I might get shot down. All right. Yeah, Lost Brit, we'll do a naval battle after this next one. Zach, I don't know. That's a good question. I thought it would allow $5. That's very strange. I'm not going to complain, though. All right, we're going to do... we'll do another tank mission. We'll allow air combat. And then we'll do a naval battle. Yeah, it's going to be realistic tank, but we're going to drop the BR down to like 3 or 3.3. We're going to go back to that same place we just were, though, because I like that battlefield. But we're just going to switch up where the objective is. So we'll keep the maximum BR at 3.0. And then what I'll do is I'll do air battles mode. We'll allow air battles mode. And then we'll do a naval battle after this. Oh wait, did I switch it to hold on. I got to do this again because it's still set to arcade and we want to go realistic. There we go. Hippus, if you've got something that's 3.3 or under, you can join. Who do I think are the greatest military commanders in history? Top 3. Well, I've been asked this before, and it's a great question, by the way. Go on. But it's kind of like comparing basketball players from different eras. It's really difficult to fairly compare because different generals in different eras, you know? I mean, someone like Hannibal for ancient times was great, but how would Hannibal have done against George Patton, you know? I mean, I don't know. So I guess maybe better than saying who I think are the greatest, I could tell you who my favorite ones are. My favorites would have to be Patton, Grant. Not because I think Grant was the best general. He's just my favorite in terms of the person that he was. And then, wow, that's a tough one. I guess I gotta go Napoleon. Colin, you spelled... Oh yeah, Nelson's always spelling naval wrong. Hey, Zachary, take care. We're gonna go ahead and start. Other folks can join once we get in. I think Napoleon lives up to the hype. Some of the things he did were incredible. But like every great general, Napoleon made stupid mistakes, because that's what great generals sometimes do, is they get a little too confident. Scipio Africanus is a good one as well. So now the the objective is down in the valley instead of up where it was before. I think that's where I put it. This is definitely my favorite vehicle that I've had so far, at least at the levels that I've been at. Wellington, undefeated even against Napoleon. Fair point, fair point. Ah, love as the answer's on our side again. Excellent. And Polska as well. Zhukov. You know what I like about Zhukov? I like the portrayal of him by Jason Isaacs in the movie Death of Stalin. It was just phenomenal. If you don't mind a bit of off-color, dark humor with your history, I highly recommend the movie Death of Stalin. I think it's on Netflix if you have it. And Jason Isaacs plays Zhukov. He's hilarious. They've got Steve Buscemi playing... does he play Brezhnev? No, it wasn't Brezhnev. He plays Nikita Khrushchev. Oh, too low. Darn it. It's so funny. It's really, really good. You people in your smoke. Ah. Nice. Beautiful. Sorry, salmon. I love this tank. Actually, it's not a tank. I love this anti-tank. Ah, I couldn't turn. Darn it. Alright, this is kind of gutsy here. I should probably not do this. Alright, somebody's sneaking up on me here. You like Matthew McConaughey? I'm a big fan of his as well. And yes, Interstellar's great. I like U-571 as well. Alright, we're going down the hill. Woo! Get a little momentum going on here. So far, so good for our side, though. Thing doesn't travel very good on the mud. And then going up this hill is going to be kind of brutal. Hey, what did you do? Is that my guy that just shot at me? Alright, now we have to very slowly go up the hill. Alright, there's one up here. Oh, hello. That's who shot at me. Darn it. Help me out here, guys. Got me with the Cromwell 5. Yes, Shannon Steam, you are right about the inaccuracies on U571. Okay. Still a pretty one-sided battle so far here. Oh, look at Benzo, 6 kills. Nicely done. Polska, 7 kills and 4 assists. What do they got? M24. I can't see what the other side has. Oh, I'm up at the bridge now. Alright, I'm switching to air battle. Looks like a few other people are too. Have I been to U505 in Chicago? I have not. I don't have any bombs, do I? On this thing? No. Oh boy, I got too low. That's alright. Those are only lasting for a minute anyway. And we still have the objective, so really we just have to hold it. Going to Myrtle Beach, Commander. Excellent. Have fun with that. Be safe. Oh, artillery fire coming in, huh? Well, let's get off of this little platform here then, shall we? Oh, there's the artillery fire. Oh, that's one of ours. Hello, sir. Let me get off the bridge so this other tank can get across, too. Although he's coming right at me here. Yeah, he got me too. Darn it. Alright, this one's about to be over, and then we're going to do a naval battle. In fact, I probably won't get back into combat before this one's over. Cody, glad to have you as always, buddy. Feel free to join us over on the Discord. There's always people talking about War Thunder and trying to organize games and stuff. Even when I'm not streaming, there's a lot going on there. So definitely check it out. The link's in the description. Zach, I snore so loud my wife wakes me up. So I guess it's kind of like that. Oh, well, we haven't reduced the tickets anymore. Bye-bye. Have I done one-on-ones with viewers? You mean like on this game or just in other things in general? Because I did do a one-on-one with Zachary, who was here a little bit ago, on Empire Total War, and I'm always up for stuff like that. And I know we've been trying to organize a multiplayer Hearts of Iron 4 for anybody who has it. We've been talking about that over on the Discord as well. So yeah, I'm always open to ideas like that. I'm not going to do the tank battle because this one's about to be over. Oh, he wants to get killed again. Ah, a little too far out. Uh-huh. I see what you're doing there. Gotcha again. Polska, go park on the objective. If we can retake it, you can reload there. Although I know you know that already. It's okay, I think we got this one. See if German leader wants round 3. $40 tickets. We're about to win this. Yeah, I think multiplayer Hearts of Iron 4 would be a lot of fun with a bunch of us. Maybe we should figure out a day this week that we can start making that happen. It's just the tough part. I've done it before. The tough part is if you get a lot of people playing, sometimes people glitch out or their speed won't keep up with it. Then you have to figure out another time to get everybody together again. So it becomes a bit of a challenge, but if you can do it, it's worth it. Okay. Let's do Black Sea Port. I'm actually going to drop this one way down to 2. And we're just going to do a 15-minute battle on this one because then we're going to wrap it up with one more air battle. Yeah, Grumblebee. We'll head over to the Discord after this is over and see if I can figure out a date for us to make that happen. Erie, thank you so much. Yeah, watch this next one, and then we're going to do another air battle after that. But thank you so much for donating. I appreciate that. So yeah, don't go anywhere. This is only going to be a 15-minute battle. It'll be over real quick, and then we'll do another one. Because I know this that the naval battles aren't for everybody. I'm going to go ahead and start it so we can get moving with this. Hanson, I love the tanks on War Thunder, although I'm better at World of Tanks. And as far as the naval battles go, it'll be definitely a lot more fun when we've got destroyers and cruisers to fight with. Yeah, Dargish, you were doing good holding that point at the end. Zach, I agree. Some of the Paradox games can get very complex. And Hearts of Iron 4 was that way for me for a long while, but now I'm very comfortable with it. Probably just because I put a lot of time into it. Stellaris is the same way. Honestly, I think Stellaris is every bit as complicated as Hearts of Iron 4, maybe more so. It's just anything. You know, it's like anything. You have to play it a lot to get to master it, to get good at it. Yeah, I'm not always good at micromanaging things either. Commander Thorn wants 3.7 air. I'll see what everybody else thinks about that for our air battle next. Is there nobody going after C? I don't see any enemy. One of the things I love about the Paradox games is that they're all very moddable, so that adds a lot of replayability to them. Because I would have stopped playing Hearts of Iron 4 a long time ago if there weren't for all the mods. Sergeant Gurky, I mean, I guess we could. I'm not sure how well those of us with torpedo boats. But yeah, that makes sense. I guess we could do that sometime. Would be interesting. But once we fire our torpedoes, we're pretty much done. Although I guess you can reload in the objectives. Look at those tracers flying. Interesting. Colin, I actually, and I tell people this all the time, but in the Hearts of Iron 4 multiplayer games, I love playing minor nations like Romania, Brazil, people like that. It's a very different experience that you don't normally get to have. Hello, boys. A lot of torpedoes flying toward this thing. Ah! You died by hitting a wall? Nice. Alright, let's see if I can... Where can I respawn? Now I've got a bigger boat, so it's a little slower. I decided we're going to need a bigger boat. So 9 minutes left on this one, then we'll do another air battle. I think he's already dead. My why is my channel called History Guy Gaming? Okay, so do I love history and learning? Yes, absolutely. Actually, my college major was history, and I've never actually gotten to teach history, so I wanted an outlet for that. And originally the channel was called The History Guy when I started it 4 years ago. But right after I started my channel, another channel, and there's actually like 8 channels called The History Guy on YouTube, because there's nothing that keeps you from naming your channel what other people have. But like a month and a half after I started my channel, another guy started a channel called The History Guy. And he's got, I think he's getting close to 1 million subscribers now. But his is called The History Guy. History deserves to be remembered. He wears a bow tie, does really good historical, just like short documentaries. And his channel is just huge. And what was happening was people, every so often people would show up and think that I was somehow trying to profit from his name. And that wasn't the case. My channel actually came first. But just to clear up the confusion, I changed mine to History Guy Gaming, because I don't only do gaming on this channel. I travel a lot for my job, and when I travel, I do vlogs from historic sites. So my last one was a couple months ago. I was in Boston, and I did a vlog at USS Constitution, one at Bunker Hill, and just, you know, like short video clips of me visiting those sites and talking about what I see. But yeah, so I love history first and foremost, and this just became an outlet for that, and I changed the name just to clear up any confusion. And I've actually since connected with a representative for the other history guy who reached out to me and said that they've now actually trademarked the name, which doesn't affect me at all, and they weren't the least bit concerned about like coming after me or anything like that. They just wanted to make sure that in the future nobody else tried to use the name. Yeah, like he's been, like, the History Channel has shared some of his stuff on their Twitter account and stuff, so very popular. And I encourage you to support and check out his channel. He's got some great stuff. And they actually wanted to do, and I responded, but I haven't heard back from them. They wanted to do something where they like actually like directed users over to my channel and wanted to help me out, which I thought was very generous, and they didn't have to do that. They reached out to me. But yeah, I haven't heard anything back since I responded. Julie, we're going to do one more air battle after this. What is my job? I actually have a couple of jobs, but right now this is my job. This is the only thing I have, and I don't make a lot of money doing it. But my main job is I work for an organization called Rachel's Challenge, where I'm actually a national public speaker. I travel all over the United States speaking in schools, K through 12 schools, talking about kindness and encouraging kids to treat each other well. It's actually really rewarding and really awesome to be a part of. And my daughter is named after the Rachel that our organization is named after. This guy's really close, and I'm kind of not aiming very good here. Ah, I'm putting out the fire, so I can't do anything else at the moment. Xander, yes, anybody can join the custom battles. Right there, if you see my username, History Guy Gaming, just send me a chat, just say hi or something, and I'll send you an invite. We're going to be doing one more. This one's almost over. It's got 5 minutes left, and then we're going to do one more air battle. Nelson, take care, man. Zachary, I would love to come to your school. I've been in 47 states so far, and even if it's not me, there's like 20 of us that work for Rachel's Challenge, and we do over 1,000 schools a year, so we're all over the place, and all of my fellow presenters are fantastic, not only fantastic speakers, but fantastic people. They're some of the most amazing people I've ever had the privilege of being associated with. Die! Die! Oh, somebody else got him. That's okay. A kill's a kill, but we're losing badly, so I'm going to go try to take B. Have I been in Minnesota? Zachary, yes. I was in Duluth, Minnesota for an event right up there where the Mississippi River, you can almost jump across it because it's so small. Grumblebee, you were the manager at Whitby Abbey. Are you in England? That's awesome. Zach, yes, my daughter makes me feel old. But then I have to remember, my daughter turned 15 a couple of days ago. When I was 15, my mom was only 32. So when my mom was my age, I was... actually, my mom was a grandma. my mom was... let's see, how old was she when my daughter was born? My mom was 45 when my daughter was born. My grandma was 34 when I was born. So it could be worse, I guess. Ah, somebody got me. Your kids are Abby and Allie. That's very cool. How old are your kids? Dargesh, where are you going to be interning at? And what will you be interning for? My wife's going to be doing an internship pretty soon. She's going to school for to be a school counselor. All right, we've got 2 minutes to go, then we'll do an air battle. Where are you today, Julie? Out doing your deliveries? Oh, every time you mention Skipton, I get a little bit jealous. For those of you who don't know, I'm also been a professional genealogist for about 25 years now. And one of my ancestral lines runs through the Clifford family who owned Skipton Castle. And so it's a big dream of mine to be able to travel to northern England and visit Skipton. Dargesh, Jackson Middle School. What part of West Virginia is that in? I've done a bunch of events in West Virginia. I only live about a half hour from West Virginia. I can get to the northern tip. Chester, West Virginia is about a half hour from my house. Hey, A-Sweets, what is going on? I don't think I'm going to make it back to the capture point before this one's over. Looks like we're going to run out of time just before this one ends. It's a pretty good weekend for my son and I as far as our soccer or football fandoms go. My son's a Manchester United fan, and they had a nice win yesterday, and I'm a West Brom Albion fan, and they had a nice win this morning. So, well, this morning for us, afternoon for them. Descended from Charles II. Oh, very cool. My closest royal line, I'm descended from James IV of Scotland. through the Hamilton family of all things. And yeah, Alexander Hamilton's actually like a first cousin 12 times removed to me or something like that. Parkersburg. Yeah, I know I know Parkersburg real well. That's down right on the Ohio River, isn't it? Most of my family comes from eastern Kentucky, just west of Huntington. Oh, nicely done, everybody. Looks like, oh man, look at Sergeant Gerke again, looking good there. All right, so let's get this invite, and then let's switch it up for one more air mission. We'll go with Kursk. That's a nice small one. We're going to go back to Arcade, and we'll go up to okay, 3.7 I guess is good. And we'll do a 20-minute match for this one. Oh, Polska, take care, man. Yeah, let's go 3.3. I was thinking 3.7 for the tanks. There we go. Get RSA Eagle in here. Sorry, no 0. Oh, he wants the 0 for 3.7. Sorry, went back to 3.3. 3.7 planes are sweet, so I guess I better get one for next time. Reaction to YouTube historical videos. I guess I could do that, but it hasn't really... Oh, no cap again. Thank you for letting me know that. Love is the answer. Oh, I didn't mean to change team. Hold on. There we go. All right, this will be the last one. After the stream, I have to get off, JD. My daughter's going to be getting on here for a little while, but maybe later on this evening, once I get my Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts video recorded. And I make dinner and all that stuff. Her cousin's related to Emma Watson. That's cool. Closest real, like, living famous person that I have, well, they're not living anymore, but June Carter Cash, who was Johnny Cash's wife. She was played by Reese Witherspoon in the movie, is a pretty close cousin of mine. I think we're like third or fourth cousins. Hey, take care, sweets. Of course, you know, like Queen Elizabeth is like a second cousin to her husband. They're both descended from Queen Victoria. Connor, yeah, best thing to do if you have a Discord is join us on Discord. And there's a War Thunder channel on my Discord. The link's in the description of this video. And when people are always on there trying to organize stuff. Because I would love to be able to do some battles where we can squad up and we can do the grind together. We did one the other night and scored a lot of points to kind of grind up a little bit. No, love is the answer. Gerke on the other side. Oh, we're so screwed. So screwed. And I see love is the answer and his hurricane coming right at me. I'm just going to crash into him if I have to. Oh, he got me. Those hurricanes are tough, man. Those are nice planes. I've always been a fan of the hurricanes. Related to William Wallace. Nice. Darn it. 2 for 2 on dying. Oh, that thing's got rockets on it. Yeah, Dargesh, I bet you don't see the problem with them being on your team. Love Is the Answer's got 4 victories already. Gurky's already got 3. Nobody on my team has a single kill. That's what we're up against. Oh, I got him! Oh my gosh! That's like the highlight of my day. I just got a kill on Love Is the Answer. And now I'm going to die. Somebody just crashed into me. Well, at least I can hang my hat on that one. I got the first kill for our team, and it happened to be on their ace. No, I guess it wasn't the first kill. Grumblebee's got a couple now, and Remo 23's got some. Ah. Woo! Hey, I had to get one eventually. Now he's gonna come and get revenge on me, you watch. It's coming. Oh, I got him again! Now, he was already damaged, and then Gurky got me right away, so I shouldn't brag about that too much. I've been getting lucky that he's been distracted with other people, and I've been able to take him out. Connor, that is awesome. 14th in line to Succession. Devontae, how's it going? Good to see you again. Oh, I lived for 15 seconds that time. 15 seconds. This one may not last another 15 minutes. Love Is the Answer's got 8 kills already. While we're all focused on Dargesh, they're all taking the objective up here. Here he comes. He's coming right at me. He's getting revenge. And he got it. I knew that would happen. Have I played the Total War series? Yes. In fact, I was playing Shogun 2 last night, which I've been having a lot of fun with, the multiplayer mode. But yes, I have Napoleon. I have Attila, I have Empire, I have Medieval 2, and I have the, what's the Saga one, the British Total War Saga one. In fact, at the very end here, as soon as this game is over, I'll show you guys my Steam game list real quick. In case there's anything you ever might want to do, like a multiplayer or something, I'd be all open to that. Oh, hello! Oh man, I'm up to 2nd place because of those 2 kills. I've died 7 times too, though. Nobody's died more than 3 times on their side. Oh, sounds like somebody crashed into Love is the Answer. He got me again. Attila, the Western Roman Empire campaign on Legendary. Very cool. That would be interesting. Thrones of Britannia, Connor. Thank you. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Adam, take care. All right, we got 12 minutes left, but I don't think this battle is going to last 12 more minutes. And then I'll go in real quick. I'll show you guys the my playlist so you can see what all games I have on there. I have a few games that aren't on Steam, like Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, but for the most part, most of my games are on Steam. No! JD. I'm trying to get some hits on Love is the Answer before I crash. I took out a poor tree down there. Man, this has been such a one-sided battle. I died 9 times. Love is the Answer's got 15 victories. Nicely done, sir. JD, don't you kill me again. I got him, and then I crashed into him. Have I played Dangerous Waters? Yes, I have. Julie, take care. And that's something else I'd like to get back into, is a little bit more of submarine warfare. I have a lot of fun with those. Actually, one of my favorite... Who shot me already? One of my favorite games as a teenager was Red Storm Rising. Absolutely loved that game. And Cold Waters is actually kind of the spiritual successor to that. Gurky got me again. He is racking up the kills on me, that's for sure. Oh, I thought I avoided that. Dang it. Benzo, this is the last match. It'll be over in a matter of seconds, actually. Silent Service 2, very good, Steven. Absolutely. Yeah, this one's over. As soon as somebody else gets shot down, it's over. I do not want it to be me. There it is. All right. I haven't read the book, Devontae, but I hear it's very good. So that was fun, guys. As always, I'm going to go ahead and drop out. I'm going to show you guys my Steam game list real quick here. Let's go to Steam. All right, so here we go. So there you have it. And most of these are my games. A few of them are my kids, but you can see here just kind of the whole collection of stuff that I have. Ark's my son's game. A lot of these I've never played on the channel. I've just kind of tried out for myself. Battlegrounds is kind of cool. It's kind of like Hold Fast, but it's Revolutionary War and not nearly as fleshed out. Bomber Crew, some of you guys have talked about me playing that. I did a video series on that a while back. Broken Lines, I did some videos on. Builders of Egypt, I did a video on. Buzz Aldrin's Space Program Manager, I did, I think, a Soviet series. Caesarea is kind of like the old Rome game. I think by Sierra did that. Call of War. Carrier Battles for Guadalcanal I have not done yet. It's a fairly new game. Cities XL. Civil War 2, which I just did recently. Oh, you're trying to do a head-on with me so you could rocket me, huh? All these are basically the same game, just different versions of it. Civil War, Civil War Gettysburg, same thing. Company of Heroes 2. Conqueror's Blade. Crusader Kings, I can't wait for Crusader Kings 3 to come out. Dangerous Waters is an old game, but a lot of fun. It has multiplayer. Depraved is a Wild West city builder I did. Economic Conquest is not something I've played a lot lately. Empires Apart is kind of like Age of Empires. There's EU4, EU Rome. Evil Democracy I did. Of course, I like to play my Football Manager. Fort Sumter is a card game that was kind of fun. I did a video on a while back. Foundation's a medieval city builder. Foxhole's kind of fun. It's I've only played it a little bit, but it's a persistent world warfare where you like actually take on like one guy or like a small group. Generals and Rulers is like a risk style game. Gettysburg, The Tide Turns, I've played a lot of. Guild 3, I just started playing. Hearts of Iron 4, of course. Hammer Helm's another city builder type thing. Hold Fast. ICBM, I can't talk about yet. Heroes and Generals. That's a first-person shooter. John Schaefer's At the Gates is kind of a civilization type game. I did a first look video on a while back. Company of Heroes I haven't played for a long time, but do I have Empire at War? I do not. Cards I played a while back. This is another one. This is one that Agrippa Maxentius got me trying out. And he's done some great videos on it. And I haven't really had the chance to sit down and really learn it. To play it well. Life is Feudal. Lord of the Rings Online I used to play all the time. March of War is not one I've got 10 minutes into that one so far. Men of War Assault Squad 2, I know a lot of you guys have suggested I play some. Motorsport Manager, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, Mountain Blade Warband. Navy Field, which was a game I used to play all the time back in the day. Operational Art of War 4 is kind of a cool game. Order of Battle, World War II. Political Process, I did a video not too long ago. Postscriptum, I'd like to play some more of. Pre-Dynastic Egypt was fun. I did some videos on that one. Project Winter is a multiplayer game that I haven't really gotten into yet, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of like Mafia, those type of games. Radio General. Rise of Liberty is another like little Revolutionary War shooter. It's not real fleshed out yet. Risk. Selig is similar to the Guild 3. Sea of Thieves, I haven't really played much. The Settlers Online, 7 Years War. Sinking Simulators, not much to that one. Communism joined the chat. Steel Division Normandy. Startup companies like a tycoon type game. Stellaris. Stonehearth is another like city settlement village type thing. Strategic Command. Strategic Mind. The Pacific is a game I haven't really played much of. Stronghold Kingdoms. Tannenberg, which is a fun World War I shooter, but it's hard to find multiplayer opponents. Usually ends up being a bunch of bots. Guan, this is like 20 years of games for me in some cases. I mean, not all these games are that old. Some of these I was given for free because I'm a YouTuber, but for the most part, I paid for most of these. Very few did I have given to me. Rainbow Six, that's one my son plays. Total Tank Simulator, Total War. So here's all my Total War Battles, Kingdom, Total War Saga, Throne of Britannia, Attila, Empire, Napoleon, Shogun 2. And then you can kind of see the rest of them right there. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification. Yes, I do have the Star Trek mod for Stellaris and the Star Wars mod for Stellaris. And we'll be back later tonight with the Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought's custom mission. And we'll see you again soon, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and thanks to those who donated.